Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Now it's Romario. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Big Kenny put it away! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for a corner. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Michelis promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a throw. No way through there. And it's Guardiola. And the finish! Split-second reaction.
Ribery actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. He's got full. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well played. Oh, he's been caught napping! Face to face. He's had a shot! Guardiola. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Roberto Baggio. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ribery, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball! There's the hit! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ribery is flagged offside. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. He could be in here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Julie. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hullet. Messi. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, no joy this time. And the counter is on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Julie in acres of space out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Palmeiras come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Palmeiras
have got it back, and they'll have another go. And That is a little undercooked. And it's Davis. Mbappe! And he's got the beating of his man. Demichelis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Forwards and with intent. Guardiola. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe is fouled. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! Galatasaray are back in business. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Demichelis cuts out the pass. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite. Big chance! There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Big header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 24.
He's not going to get any further than that. Aims beyond the defence. Albertini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to retrieve it. Palmer. Chance! He has done it! Into the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Palmeiras clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substituição em andamento.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well played. Curtis. Oh, they could break here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was... And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Mbappe! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
Tries a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Palmeiras go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe, and he's on real chance! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
6 minutos de acréscimo.
Palmeiras grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a lovely, neat pass. There won't be another chance after this one. Great ball, and now the finish! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Albertini. Big chance! It's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Great, has a go! And that may well be that. That is that. Palmeiras are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Palmeiras definitely impressing me here, especially the way that...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, played right into his path.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, super find. Ribéry is on his... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional, a moving genius.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. Ribéry. Mbappe. Ribéry. Ribéry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. He's picked his shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And it's come back out to him. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they win it back again. Mbappe! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And the counter is on. Julie.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa opts him off it and wins back the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ribery. Oh, they could break here. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could be danger here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, and he's through the middle. He's away. Decent hit! That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well...
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. He's onside. Interesting ball. It could be in here. Great hit! And more, and more, and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Teremos 3
It
minutos
was
de
a
acréscimo.
great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Davis. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No. Can he finish? It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Tries a shot! And that's past the post. Kunde is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Messi. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham. Ribery. Palmeiras finding their passes. Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
It's hit the upright. Oh, he really got hold of that. Ronaldo calmly anticipates.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
And the finish! And he's heaved it away. Davis. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Ribery. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Gets his pass away. That's a little off target. And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery. Oh, important interception. Ribery. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Just hits one. It's a goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
As if three weren't enough. This David Villa. He's got the shot away. He has done it. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Threads one in. And the shot! No, couldn't hit the target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's good running with the ball. David Villa. Mbappe. Julie. He is through here. Pedri. David Villa. And he's on his way. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substituição em andamento.
Indonesia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And that is a little undercooked. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ribery.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who...
Oh, what a mistake! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. Davis. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's De Jong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Busquets. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi. Oh, look at the space. Oh, smashing header. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A searching ball that into space. That's an excellent interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Palmeiras are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. And that's cause for mild irritation.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Mosquera wins the duel this time. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Fabian Ruiz. It's a good foot in there. A real chance if he can get through. Davis. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham. Great ball and easy. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Busquets. Interesting ball. Great chance! It's there! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Beckham. Mbappe. He's shifting through. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a sharp pass. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Beckham. And Messi! Fabian Ruiz. Busquets. Koundé proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. De Jong. And the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper...
And there is the half-time whistle. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's gone forward. Messi. Oh, this is a great shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Nakata. Fabian Ruiz. Shot a goal! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Jong. Fabian Ruiz. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's Ribery. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have them.
Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and...
There's the shot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass?
Decent hit! Has another go! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5. Viene sostituito con il numero 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And here's Nakata. Oh, just real chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Palmer is in a really good position out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Big chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Davis gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
He is
minuti
through
di recupero.
here. Oh, this looks sharp. Deep into stoppage time. Marquinhos.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And we're done. Palmeiras can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Batistuta. He was under real pressure there. Looking for the runner. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well-timed, excellent interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! He's scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
White.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Guardiola. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good alertness. Chouameni.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a goal kick. Chouameni. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ribéry is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. There's the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Costa Curta. And he's intervened well there. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Vips. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. White. Oh, that's nice. Beckham makes the interception. Now it's Ribéry. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting, and the shot! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the...
He's got the shot away! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Julie does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Palmeiras are looking to break at pace. And Messi! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Wirtz is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Palmeiras come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Palmeiras do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That's really well manoeuvred. Chips it through. Wirtz. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Wirtz. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Julie.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta. Face. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Yaya Toure. No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Wirtz. Can he finish? This time, surely.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
This is their second corner of the game.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in a good position. He's had a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, it's him again.
Palmeiras.
Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Batistuta. Number 19, Yamal. Number 11, Messi. Number 4,
Davis.
Wirtz. Number
Ribery
42,
gets flagged offside.
Toure. Coming on the field, number 10, David Villa. Number 21, number 20, Palmer. Number 9, Eze. Number
Oh, he's through the middle.
John Evans.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Substitution in progress.
Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. Marquinhos, and the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving forward.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little.
David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. David Villa, great position here, and the finish! Has another goal! He has done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Ribery with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Guardiola.
Palmeiras surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the hit! Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's surging through. Great hit! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Has a go! Has a look and plays it forward. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to... Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, it's fallen loose again! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game, a contest of... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham, he's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Dink through. A real chance if he can get through. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Beckham, Ribéry, Konate, Messi, can he finish? Goal! And Palmeiras score first. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance here to counter. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through, and the shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Adams tries to clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Fiddles it through. And that is a little undercooked.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he spark a counter here? Guardiola does really well there. He is strong. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through. Can he finish? Upamecano getting this one clear. Look at the space here. Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi, and he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's intervened well there. Palmeiras heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi couldn't squeeze it through. That is good alertness. And it's Batistuta. Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Drilled in low. Messi. Beckham. Can he get it through? Hakimi cuts out the pass. Torres. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, he's through the middle. He's away. Hakimi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. Batistuta is flagged offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Palmeiras go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Konate. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe, there's the shot! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. He could be in here. Now it's Ribery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe! Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Davis. He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. Messi might just make this. Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ribery. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 24. Camisa
Challenge
13,
just a bit on the firm
camisa
side.
19. Teremos
Palmer.
uma substituição.
Palmeiras are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's quick to snatch it back. Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's straight offside. Indonesia making another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he was quick to react. Could move up a gear here. That's very neat. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Jong, passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe, Palmer. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Upamecano. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is a great pick out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the shot's on here. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Indonesia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Substituição.
So here comes the substitution. Neymar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Now it's Beckham.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Teremos 3
That has been
minutos
knocked
de
clear.
acréscimo.
Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ribery going. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Davis. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Julie. Manchester United have a free kick. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pedri. He's found the way through. Pedri! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Modric. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! Oh, it's come loose. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get away here? Oh, that is asking for... And he's following up! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ribery. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. And it's Beckham. Now it's Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. And Ribery! He's done very well to get to that.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Decent hit! And he's done it!
Palmeiras clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's the...
He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Shot a goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
McAllister. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe! It's a goal kick. Pedri. Pedro Neto.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ribery. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Today, please have your
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Palmeiras head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
Mbappe! Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Picked out brilliant. There's the hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, what a climb! That could spell trouble, and again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Pedro Neto. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get on to... And the shot! Beckham. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Davis. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through. He's had a shot! And it's there! And And the lead is extended still further. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack.
Shooting chance! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Palmeiras are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
McAllister. Beraldo was in no mood for any of that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the runner. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Julie. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri to McAllister. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Modric. Oh, great chance. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Modric. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Pedro Neto.
Ribery.
Coming on the field.
And he welcomes it
number
in.
14,
And he's managed to get
Phil
free.
Foden. Number
Big
21,
chance!
Barcola. Number 18, Mbappe.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Foden. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Can he get onto this? Davis. No, again there's no way through. Lovely feet. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time added on, 4 minutes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Still trying to make a game of this. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He's found a way through. Davis. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Hello, attendees. This
Mbappe,
is a
very
Lost
much the
Children's
hat-trick hero.
announcement.
What an
Would the
extraordinary
father of a
game he
boy
had.
in a blue hat kindly make his
Told
way
you
into
somewhat
the
what we've
information
witnessed,
center?
Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Davis. Fletcher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Quality ball. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Out of play for a throw. Interesting ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. A good ball, and this looks promising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter, that's to say his teammates. Beraldo. And there's green grass ahead of... Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's let fly! Palmeiras are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a little off target. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beraldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. For Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribery running with the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And that should get the job done. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lobbed in behind. Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Messi. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Beckham, and he's had it nicked away. He's found the way through. He's had a hit! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. And here's Davis. Costa Curta gets it away. And it's Guardiola. Oh, what a ball he's in here. And Ribery! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Added time.
Great. And this is Messi. Hits one! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Palmeiras really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Indonesia grabbed it. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Palmeiras head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Played with finesse. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's cut it out. Oh, great play! And here's Messi. Chance! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Indonesia go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Darren Fletcher. Batistuta. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that's a key interception. Goes forward. Ribery might just make this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so
The
good
attendance
from him.
for this match was 71,898.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
He's played him through.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He rises! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely aimed pass. That is ended up in no man's land. It's just beyond his reach. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Beckham. Beraldo gets across to intercept that. Always onto this. Pinches it off him. Palmeiras can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution in progress.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what has happened here? And Beckham! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Palmeiras really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in plenty of space here. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Messi. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Musiala. Number 16, Rodri.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, super find. He's it. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Musiala. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. The fullback is in acres of space here. Terrific header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Palmeiras can look back at this result with regret. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well played right into his path. And that has left him in a heap. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Back, there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. He's found a way through. It's Eto'o! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Somewhat off target. Looks for the finish. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Beckham. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckham is fouled. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. A beautifully...
Hazeloken has a go. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Vitinha, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Cafu. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmeiras have a free kick. Koundé. Julie. Koundé. Julie. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they could break here. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer gets it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Davis. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That is a great pick out.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Ribéry. Hits one! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at the...
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Beckham. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Adams is there to clear. He can run onto that. In with the challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Koundé. Julie. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. He's onside. And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Marquinhos. Davis. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Decent hit! Oh, well played. Vitinha. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's got space in the area.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Neto looking to add to his goal. Now it's Ribery. That's a good ball played into space. Ribery. Interesting ball. And he was alert to it. Looking for a corner.
Substituição em andamento.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta. Koundé gets a foot in here. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great hit! It's a goal! Do not let them off! Back they come! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Camisa 7. Criamos uma substituição.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now.
He's had a shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pedri, and he's intervened well there. Good ball over the top. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. And that is a little undercooked.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Julie. That's been cut out, well played. Julie! Julie! Well, now it's in for the pieces! Danger averted for now. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Senhoras